Veigar. Veigar is definitely, his tiny little legs can't keep up with the dive that many times, but he's hopefully able to still do a little bit against the Ari in team fights.
With the Q, so more chunking down onto Tactical, who's running a bit low on mana. Same can be said for Unforgiven.
Tough to say whether that could have been a kill if Shaden was able to stop the headbutt with his Poppy, but they're going for more.
Multi-stun into the back. Tactical flashes, but cannot escape the ignite and more. Shaden drawing first blood in his first game here in the LCS.
Yeah, and I think that was in, but they just did not have the horsepower to get it done.
The horsepower.
You're kidding me.
As
Come on, Ayla.
The horse had a bit too much power, and the don't seem shaken by it.
No, they don't. At the time, Shaden was top of the map anyway.
Objective trade for that dragon on the bot side. So temporarily standing the ground here on top, but Solo now caught between Shaden and Revenge, knocked up once more, looking to attempt to contest. Teleport now by Solo, looking to sandwich. There's the Feather Storm from Unforgiven. Solo's made his way to the party. Stun up on one means Kenvy's already gone down. Some focus on the dragon still as Solo into the back of the pit takes out Ayla. It's the support for the jungler, and with no jungler for Immortals, Evil Geniuses take the dragons.
Yeah.
And yes, splitting the dragons between the two, Shaden and Ayla. Using the speed boost to remain in pursuit of Kenvy. Already popped the shield, so now bringing down the paranoia to try and give an advantage their way.
Ooh.
Flashed away from Poppy as Shaden eliminated by Immortals. And Evil Geniuses, Jojo, Unforgiven, and
Nice
Ayla
charm.
wrapping through the river to get the charm to lock down Treats. And now Kenvy, fallen low, has made...
Other team is engaging on you. There's no darkness effect because they're going to be able to see you anyway. But Balulu actually gets Jojo a solo kill.
Teleport follow-up by Revenge. Needlework activated already. Balulu won't be able to survive the damage despite the stun. So 1-for-1 traded on the top side. Can be in the vicinity, but multiple members of Evil Geniuses will keep him at bay. And now returning over towards the Rift Herald with no mid lane threat.
Solo bolo for Balulu right there. I'd have to see, he might have teleported in, or Jojo was just being a little too greedy on the wave. The overall gold trade with Rift Herald going to EG would be an advantage for them, but Solo also able to get some tank gold on the bottom side. So I think overall this...
And now Evil Geniuses creating another advantage for themselves on the map as they immediately drop this Rift Herald across mid. One of the most important turrets to break open in the game.
Yeah, really nice for them to be able to get this, especially if they can get another crash. Fight time!
Paranoia dropped in again. Another crash from that Rift Herald achieved. And even blinded Evil Genius is trying to back off from the damage. Balulu still under the guise of the tower, and Ayla popping on forward but can't find the lock.
Are going to be able to get control of the Baron area, and they shred this if they decide to go for it. So Unforgiven with Nabori Quick Blades can just...
And the rotation coming through from Immortals. Ayla looking for the angle, and downtown Kenvy has arrived, but not for long. Evil Geniuses punishing the dive here. No need to connect with the Keeper's Verdict just yet. Shaden moving on forward to target Tactical. Has to pop the Killer Instinct. And now even with the speed, Treats wants to keep him safe, but cannot do so.
Oh my God.
Evil Geniuses venturing forward and pressuring across mid as well as Unforgiven finishes off the turret. A double kill.
Immortals, that it's 1 dragon to 1. It's like a 2,000 to 3,000 gold game. Let's prep for this. That's the way it works.
Yeah, as you were saying, it went from maybe a couple K ahead for Evil Geniuses to wherever Evil Geniuses need that additional pressure.
Yeah, now it's just a matter of seeing how clean EG can be with this push, because Nocturne ults kill flankers when you try and 4-1. That's what Kenvy wants to do to Jojo, but Jojo has 2 charges of his ult left,
Yep,
and they're still going to try.
Wrap around, Jojo has to flash away, stuns up, goes into stasis, and Immortals are just waiting around to hit that final shot, and it's taken by Solo. And Evil Geniuses were able to grab one of the earlier ones to break up that stacking by Immortals, so it's just sole point for IMT in that case. Keeper's Verdict now used to just punt one right in the center of them all. Revenge, flash already taken, watch popped, and Tactical look give on the map.
This is free.
Pick up this dragon, no contest from IMT.
Yeah, no contest should come from Mortals. I think they're doing the correct thing from behind to fight this.
And Solo is on watchful duty. There's the teleport coming in from Revenge, as well as Solo here to match. Paranoia drawn. Can be going into the back line. But here, Unforgiven still stands strong, uses the Featherstorm. Balulu taking out Jojo Piondo. Needlework slicing through Balulu for the return. Double kill from Revenge as Evil Geniuses take the fight. Unforgiven did pop off there though, and I think that time also waiting on using that Featherstorm kept him in it for a bit longer. But now we get another fight, another teleport coming this time from Jojo. But Solo already marked low. Unforgiven picking up the kill credit this time. Treats the next to fall, putting that into the mouth of Jojo, who's feeling oh so fed at this point as Evil Geniuses bring this Red Bull Baron buff down towards the bot lane and take a turret for it.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Immortals should not be fighting outside.
11,000 gold lead now for Evil Geniuses, and we saw how potent that previous Baron buff was. We'll see if they can put themselves in game-ending territory with this one. Focusing
Lulu is just kind of there as the Veigar, and I do think it's a good time if he gets away.
Time to focus here onto Revenge.
He can just kill them both.
Tactical right on top of him. He's saying, yes, please come into the sight to my scissors. But Solo and Treat's ready to pop off. Not so much as Revenge picks up the double kill. Then you want to face me in the jungle? Not so much.
So it's an easier situation. For me, I think he played fine. When I'm thinking about the way he played the early game, it looked like he was getting microed around a little bit, but he didn't make any big mistakes, and he was able to support the rest of the team as they try and close the game right here.
Joining the onslaught of Evil Geniuses, encroach upon Immortals territory, double root from Unforgiven, and the knockup here to follow. Tactical's back from the base to see if he can take someone down with him, but after Shaden goes golden, there's not much of a target. Another watch popped here as Revenge with the Zonias is feeling good and protected. Evil Geniuses bouncing back from a 4-game loss streak, sticking it to Immortals to kick off this first week.
EG breaks the streak. Shaden gets his first LCS win, and they continue their quest.